You won't believe how far family electric SUVs have come in just a few years. Welcome back to Legends Auto Future, where we break down the cars Americans actually care about. Today we're looking at one of the most anticipated electric SUVs coming to the US market, the 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 7. And if you're thinking EVs are only for tech lovers or city drivers, this vehicle might completely change your mind. The Ioniq 7 is Hyundai's answer to a big question American families are asking right now. Can an electric SUV really replace a gas-powered three-row family hauler? And not just replace it, but actually do the job better. Let's start with the design, because this thing does not look like a typical SUV. From the outside, the Ioniq 7 feels more like a futuristic lounge on wheels than a traditional boxy family vehicle. Hyundai has leaned heavily into a clean, modern, almost luxury-style appearance, with smooth body lines, a wide stance, and bold lighting signatures that make it instantly recognizable on US highways. The front end features a strong, flat nose and full-width LED lighting that gives it a premium, high-tech look, similar in presence to vehicles like the Tesla Model X, but with a more SUV-like posture. The tall roofline and extended length aren't just for style either. They directly translate to interior space, which is a major priority for American buyers. Compared to mid-sized three-row gas SUVs like the Toyota Highlander or Honda Pilot, the Ioniq 7's electric platform allows a longer wheelbase and a more open cabin. That means easier entry to the third row, more legroom for adults, and better overall comfort on long road trips. And if you live in the US, where road trips and family travel are part of everyday life, that space matters. Now let's talk performance, because this is where many people still doubt electric SUVs. The 2026 Ioniq 7 is expected to deliver strong electric power with smooth, instant acceleration, the kind that gas SUVs simply can't match. Even a fully loaded family vehicle should feel confident merging onto highways, passing slower traffic, and climbing hills without strain. Unlike traditional engines that have to build power gradually, electric motors respond instantly. That means quicker takeoff from stoplights, quieter operation, and a more relaxed driving experience in traffic. For American drivers used to V6-powered SUVs, the Ioniq 7 offers similar or better performance, but with far lower running costs. No gas stops, less maintenance, and significantly lower fuel expenses over time. And when you compare it to other electric three-row SUVs, like the Tesla Model X or Rivian R1S, the Ioniq 7 is positioned to be more affordable while still delivering competitive power and driving range. Which brings us to one of the biggest concerns in the US EV market, range. Hyundai is aiming to give the Ioniq 7 a driving range that comfortably supports daily commuting, weekend trips, and even longer highway journeys. This means fewer charging stops, more flexibility, and less range anxiety for families who may be new to electric driving. Fast charging capability is another major advantage. With modern high-speed charging, the Ioniq 7 should be able to regain a significant amount of range in a short break, making it much more practical for road trips compared to earlier generation EVs. In real-world terms, that puts it closer to premium EVs, but at a price point that fits more mainstream American households. And now, step inside, because the interior is where the Ioniq 7 really separates itself. This cabin is designed like a modern living space, not just a driver's seat and a dashboard. The flat floor, wide cabin, and flexible seating layout create a sense of openness that gas-powered SUVs simply can't match. Expect high-quality materials, soft touch surfaces, and a minimalist design that feels closer to luxury brands than economy vehicles. Hyundai has been moving upmarket in recent years, and the Ioniq 7 clearly continues that trend. Technology is front and center. A large digital display, intuitive infotainment system, advanced driver assistance features, and seamless smartphone integration all work together to make driving easier and more enjoyable. For families, features like multiple USB ports, rear seat screens, climate control for all rows, and smart storage solutions add daily convenience that really matters in the US lifestyle. Compared to traditional three-row SUVs, the Ioniq 7 offers more usable interior space, better visibility, and a quieter cabin, especially at highway speeds. And when you compare it to luxury EVs, it delivers many of the same features, but without the premium price tag. Now let's talk about ownership, because this is where the Ioniq 7 becomes extremely appealing for American buyers. Electric vehicles generally cost less to maintain than gas vehicles. There are no oil changes, fewer moving parts, and less wear on components like brakes due to regenerative braking. Over several years of ownership, that can translate to thousands of dollars in savings compared to a traditional SUV. Charging at home is another huge advantage. Instead of weekly trips to the gas station, you start each day with a full battery, which is both convenient and cost-effective. And with expanding public charging networks across the US, long-distance travel is becoming easier every year. In terms of value, the Ioniq 7 is expected to undercut many luxury electric SUVs while offering similar space, technology, and performance. For families looking to future-proof their next vehicle, this makes a strong financial and practical case. When you compare it to gas SUVs that are facing rising fuel costs and stricter emission standards, the Ioniq 7 feels like a smarter long-term investment. So what does all of this mean for American drivers? The 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 7 is not just another electric vehicle. It represents a shift in how family transportation is evolving in the US. It combines the space and practicality Americans demand with the efficiency and technology of modern electric mobility. It challenges traditional SUVs, competes with premium EVs, and offers a balanced solution for drivers who want comfort, performance, and lower ownership costs in one package. If you've been waiting for an electric SUV that truly works for real life in America, the Ioniq 7 might be the one to watch. So, would you choose an electric 3-row SUV like the Ioniq 7 over a gas-powered family vehicle? Subscribe for more future cars and auto content on Legends Auto Future.